we got Eddie Guerrero.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva lo Aso, my friend.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this.
Latino Heat!
Here we go.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rule book. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a lift off! Big collision on the splash.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off from above. Airborne!
Cross body from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Roundhouse hitting its target.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've from the top, diving double axe handle, and Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Thunderous clothesline.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched, I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
Hard-hitting back fist.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory. Oof! Caught a big elbow for their trouble.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker. Big time fisherman suplex.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
And that was a well-executed attack. Running Hurricane Rana.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think...
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Oh, here we go. Brainbuster!
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
And guys, Eddie's gonna need to dig deep. Look at the height.
And into the pin.
There's two. Is this a no, it isn't. He kicked out, he kicked out.
And a kick out. Feeling the physical and mental toll from almost losing to your own move.
Forearm. Ouch. Oh, they're loaded. Got him where he wants him. Up and the power on the Falcon Arrow. Ooh. Strikes with a kick.
Punk now with a quick dodge under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see him tap at any moment now. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
What a suplex. He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
And Eddie pays for leaving it.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
The guard sleep. GTS from Punk.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Into the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here we go.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
Here we go.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
There we go.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
Here we go.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Lights out, DDT connects.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The Authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
Well, the man had a WWE Championship reign of 434 days, Wade. If that's a guy you leave off your WrestleMania plans, then I too have to question the motives of the higher-ups. That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Turns it around. Tossed back into the ring. He's headed up high.
Stalking from above.
Here we go. Wow, cross body.
Triple H dodges out in time.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO. Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Oh!
He saw that one coming.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Ooh, the forearm connects.
And taking it to the game. Punk doing something a lot of people in that locker room want to do.
Shoulders down, this could be it. And he kicks out at 2.
You cannot get much closer to the end than that.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Oh, what a high kick. Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Caught with a lariat.
Oh. Able to slip out of that situation.
Capitalizes against the game. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
This could do it for the win. Quick count out after 1.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Triple H a step ahead. Ferocious power slam. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
She's looking to lend a helping hand here from ringside. Struck with a calf kick. Going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
One counter met by another.
Uh-oh, Triple H down with a backbreaker. Strong impact from Triple H. The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk. There's a running knee a la Harley Race. Counter by CM Punk.
Oh, big back fist connects.
Chop.
Punk avoids the attack.
This one's for the win. Can Triple H kick out? Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
With the counter. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes. Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Both arms hooked.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
2. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Triple H is now realizing he has a different breed of opponent here tonight. The game is going to have to pull out all the stops to close this out. Triple H taking the upper hand.
Triple H carrying on the constant, painful reminder for Punk as to why he's the cerebral assassin.
Punk looking dominant now, followed by a clothesline. Boom.
Big kick.
And he evades sudden, swift.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. Oh!
Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
He counters with a great reversal. What a forearm. Hammerlock. DDT!
Oh, man.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
A strong head scissors application, and now the elbow's vicious.
Triple H getting dismantled here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Got out of the way of that one.
Bad position for Punk. Connecting on the DDT.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
No.
Oh, and he stays ahead of Triple H.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Kick.
Ooh! Punk's got Triple H lined up, and we know exactly what's coming. Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
refs counted 2.
Kicking out of that one with
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
gets to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. No, he beats the count.
Next level guts, next level fortitude on display from the game. What a kick out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had.
Oh yeah, from the top.
Elbow drop to the heart. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Placed him in the corner here.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge.
Will that be the deciding factor?
Into the pin. There's 2.
Yeah.
Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Oh, I can choose again.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
Here we go.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World
Randy's old
Heavyweight Champion,
potential.
Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Man, I'm having so much fun with this showcase, man.
A man who had to battle his way into this.
Here we go.
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
He's going up.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. And he's going for the pin. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Looking to go up high.
Incoming!
And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time.
Face first.
Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out with a submission.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Bringing this back into the ring. Hurling Batista to the floor.
Rapid fire right hands.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Batista turns it around. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
pouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
1, 2.
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Oh man, this has to be getting close to the end. Opponent lifted. Batista got out of the way.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
2. Kicks out, just kicked out.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Any two of these
Batista!
Batista!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Neckbreaker!
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him?
The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And slides back into the ring.
Look out!
Suicide dive.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
Oh, he fights Batista back.
Boom.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Punk's vulnerable here.
Ah, what a neck breaker. Batista heading back to the outside now.
Delivered into the barricade. What an axe handle.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Flying in like a missile.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Bam, man. Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
Retains. No. Challenger kicks out.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Roundhouse kick. And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy.
Watch out. Suicide dive.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Oh, Randy.
The arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock. Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And CM Punk is in control.
Alarms must be going off. It nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Taking things back into the ring.
Oof! And a quick schoolboy.
Almost beat the champ.
Everyone thought that was the end. My goodness.
What energy in the arena tonight.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
JT!
To sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
Randy Orton, backbreaker.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Ooh! Oh, what a kick. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count with the lariat.
A little cockiness here from Batista.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Oh!
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
High risk.
Cross body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Batista's looking sluggish. Things should be winding down for him. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Wow,
kick on the mark. The animal is fired up as he'll ever be. Check out the springboard. Whoa, just floating through the air.
Punk is feeling it. The end is in sight.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was...
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
A great counter to cover.
Oh.
Kicks out. He still has life.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Oh, he flips that around. Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton in position. Stiff kick. This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Come on.
Oh, right into a counter.
Orton.
RKO.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
And this match is still not over. Orton is seething at that kick out.
Orton fending that off.
Taken down and planted into the steps.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Oh, man. Did you hear this?
And down for the count.
No! Kick out at 2.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point and able to...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Ooh, stiff punch.
CM Punk hosts his opponents.
GTS.
Two, sleep.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2.
Yeah, baby.
CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion,
Oh, yeah.
The Second City Saint is